I want to welcome everybody to tonight's homecoming game for the Malden Gymnasium, the Malden Green Wave against the Portageville Bulldogs. I'm Bill Hampton along with Tommy Jacobs. The Green Wave come in with a perfect record, 15-0, and Portageville Tommy comes in with a record 11-2. This is the conference championship game tonight. Malden has one game left. It's against Kennett, and it would be an upset if the Indians beat Malden. But what do you think about tonight's game?
Well, I'll tell you what. You can throw that record out the window, can't you? When that Portageville Bulldogs come to town, they're going to play whoever they're playing. They're going to play them extremely hard. Malden's got a fine team, a great team. We're very proud of them, and this is just going to be a good homecoming night. I tell you what, I like a game where there's a lot of up and down the floor, and I don't like a blowout on homecoming. I like a good basketball game, and I think Jim Biden will have his team ready to play.
I talked to one of the assistant coaches prior to the B game tonight, or the JV game, and he said they practiced 9 on 5 yesterday, 9 on the offensive team, 5 against the defensive team, and then they scrimmaged that way, trying to get ready for the quickness, the passing, and everything else, and said we have been working very hard. We know the Green Wave are quick, they're very deep, and folks, we've got an SRO, standing room only crowd tonight at homecoming, and we expect a barn burner, Tommy.
I think it will be, Bill. I'm just excited, and people's fired up, ready for this basketball game. Portageville brought a good crowd, and the Green Wave's got a good following tonight. So I'm just ready to sit back and toss it up and let's get it on.
Well, we're going to be in a different announcing position tonight. We're going to be low, and our cameraman, Eric Hendricks, will be up on top, and hopefully we'll be able to communicate and let you know what's going on. Again, we appreciate you joining us on Channel 21. This should be a great game, folks. You sit back and enjoy it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Yeah. Welcome to the 2007 Malden High School basketball homecoming. The Malden High School Student Council, under the direction of Mr. Shoemate, sponsors our homecoming events. The Student Council would like to thank the teachers, administration, individuals, and businesses that helped make this homecoming a great one. This celebration will not come true without you.
Our first candidate this evening is freshman Jasmine Brayton Clark. She is the 14-year-old daughter of Galen and Eileen Clark. Jasmine is a member of the SAD, FTA, and Audition Choir. She enjoys talking on the phone and listening to old school R&B music. Jasmine plans to graduate from high school and go to college. Her escort this evening is Junior Andrew Nicholas Jean Perkins. He is a 17-year-old son of
friends in Malden. Shawnee's plans to go to college, become a successful businesswoman, and raise a family. Her escort this evening is Caleb Reed. He is the 18-year-old son of Betty Reed and Claudia and George J. Robinson. Our final candidate this evening is senior Angelica Jimenez. She is a 17-year-old daughter of Catholic Lee. Her activities include cheerleading and bathing. She enjoys spending time with her boyfriend and hanging out with friends. Angelica plans to attend college and become a kindergarten teacher. Her escort this evening is senior Quentin Franks. Quentin is the 18-year-old son of Diane Payne.
Our retired queen is Krista Day. She is the 18-year-old daughter of Robert and Elaine Reynolds. Krista attends St. Louis Community College and is studying culinary arts. Krista's escort this evening is Robbie Eisen. He is the 18-year-old son of Robert and Elena Eisen. His future plans are to attend college and play basketball.
Yeah. I would like to present the 2006 Malden High School basketball homecoming 2007. Can we get a drum roll?
Well, again, we're just moments away from tonight's starting lineups. Glad that you've joined us at the Malden Gym for homecoming. And I'm telling you what, Tommy, again, I don't know how they're going to get more people in.
Oh, I don't either. I tell you, I hadn't seen this many people in the Malden Gym in a while. It's good to see a good turnout like this, support this good Green Wave team, and they're going to see a good basketball game.
It was last year's district tournament when we saw it.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Well, we'll be back just a moment for the starting lineups. D&D Trucking is located at Highway 60 and Double F, just north of Essex. Donnie and Tish Foster are the owners. D&D Trucking uses end dumps and hopper bottom trailers. D&D Trucking specializes in grain, fertilizer, lime, and rock hauling. Personalized, dependable, and reliable service. That's D&D Trucking in Essex. Give them a call at 573-283-5550. D&D Trucking in Essex. Well, Tommy, we're just a few moments away from starting tonight's game. Again, the Portageville Bulldogs, coached by Jim Bidwell, assisted by Ron Riddle and Mike Lewis. They come in with a record of 11-2. Their starting lineups tonight, number 4 is senior Leonard Boyd. Number 5, a junior Mikey Johnson. Number 14, Trey Mosby. He is a senior. Number 15, Marcus Green. He's a senior. And Conley Ely, one of the most highly touted freshmen in the area, number 32. Again, they come in with a record of 11-2. This will be the conference championship game tonight. Both teams come in undefeated. Malden has one conference game left. And I think they said Kennett. Malden's already played Kennett, I believe, this year.
Don't think so.
You don't think so?
No,
okay.
I think you play on Monday night.
All right. And, again, that would be quite an upset if Kennett were to beat Malden. In the for the Malden story, I tell you what, you can tell that the officials have really got their game face on tonight. Lee Jones over here messing with us on our scorebook. We've got Nick Perkins, number 20. He is a 5'10 junior. We got Quentin Gordon getting his first start back. Quentin Gordon, number 21. He is a 6-foot senior. His first start back since his knee surgery.
Good to see him back.
Yes. And we have Alonzo Lewis, number 23, a 5'9 senior. Quentin Franks, a 6'5 senior. Number 32, Robbie Eisen, number 42, a 6'6 senior. The Green Wave coached by Robert Eisen. And tonight assisted by Gary Blaylock as Evgeny Sokolov still a little bit under the weather and can't coach tonight, Tommy.
That's right. I tell you what, Coach Sokolov, I know, would like to be down here. He's just not feeling well. And Bill, before we get started, we want to say congratulations to Sharnice Robinson being crowned the homecoming queen tonight.
You want to go ahead and give the cheerleaders? Do we have time to do that?
I think we do. Let me get them out here and we'll.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave's DVR is like TiVo, only better. Pause, record, and rewind live TV. Now TV that fits your schedule. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data.
The Malden cheerleaders is Carrie Crawley, Kylie Davis, Angelica Jimenez, Misty Galladay, Angelica Hamilton, Jessica Burton, Scarlett Dinkins, Krista Herbst, Kalina Reed, Ashley Wallace, Olivia Aaron, Ashley Kendrick, Latrilla McCoy, and Taylor Shelton.
And they will be performing at halftime, and we'll do our best to make sure our cameraman's down to get that.
That's right. And the Portageville Bulldogs cheerleaders will be Chelsea Allen, Lauren Bracey, Tabitha Cravel, Lindsay Ellis, Carissa Heath, Katie Hill, Erica Ivy, Jessica Mays, Morgan Newland, Asha Priggle, Creo Spence. Very good group of cheerleaders from both squads.
Referees tonight, we've got three good ones, Tommy. We've got George Bays, Lee Jones, and Mark Mars.
Yes,
so we got two good ball clubs, three good referees, a packed house. What more can you ask for?
That's right, Bill.
Again, we've given you the starting lineups, but we'll go over them. A 5'8 senior, Leonard Boyd. He is wearing number 4. A 5'10 junior is number 5, Mikey Johnson. 6-foot senior, Trey Mosby, plays a lot bigger than 6 foot.
He sure does. Marcus Green's a nice player.
Yes, he is. Marcus Green, a 6'4 senior, number 15, and Connie Ely, he is also 6'3", and I want to tell you, folks, he is going to be something to watch in a few years. He'll be something to watch tonight.
That's right.
Again, Portageville coached by Jim Bidwell. Ron Riddle is the assistant, along with Mike Lewis. The Green Wave are going to be introduced now. Robert Eisen is the head coach, and Gary Blaylock assisting tonight. Starting lineup, a 5'10 junior, number 20, Nick Perkins. And I want to tell you, he's quick.
Yes, he is quick.
It's got to be a thrill for these young men to come out with a packed house.
I'll tell you what, that's right.
Number 21, a 6-foot senior, Quentin Gordon, again, as we alluded to in the pregame, back for his first start since his knee surgery. Green Wave go with the 3-guard lineup at 5'9", a senior. Number 23, Alonzo Lewis. As he goes, so the Green Wave goes. 6'5" forward, Quentin Franks, wearing number 32.
Very nice young man, Quentin Franks.
He's a fine young man, and rounding out the starting 5'6" senior, 42, Robbie Eisen. Again, folks, we expect a barn burner tonight here at Malden, and it is a packed house. And Eric Hendricks, our cameraman, will be getting shots of the crowd all night. You'll be able to tell that we're not kidding you. It is a packed house.
I don't know if they get very many more in here, Bill.
We got several college coaches in the crowd tonight. We've got football football recruiters in the crowd tonight. We've been told. We've got Coach Hollifield from Sykeston here. We've got other teams that are not playing tonight that they are definitely in the crowd to scout either Malden or Portageville.
There's a lot of talent on the floor.
Robbie Eisen will jump against Connie Ely. Folks, set back. I think you're going to see a D-A-N-D-Y dandy. Homecoming night at the Green Wave. Tip up. Back to Alonzo Lewis. He's got the ball out front. Portageville is in a zone. Kind of surprised me at a 1-2 zone. They're going to say, Green Wave, you're going to beat us, you're going to shoot it.
It's going to beat us from outside.
Over to Gordon. Gordon down to Nick Perkins. Nick Perkins to Lewis. Lewis penetrates and loses a handle on the ball. Ball tipped out of bounds by Portageville. Greenway will control on the side. Or they're going to let them control on the, they're going to take them to the side now. Gordon inbounds out to Lewis. Lewis to Perkins. Perkins thought about three.
Sure
and folks, he can shoot it up now. He gets hot. He'll bring him out of that zone. Perkins with the ball. Into Franks. Franks is going to drive. Gets it back to Perkins. Perkins over to Gordon. Gordon inside to Ison. Ison out to Lewis. Lewis to Perkins. He scores it.
Nice shot. Nice ball movement.
Good ball movement, correct. Tommy, Greenway in that man-to-man press, and we've got I
believe we just had a warning from Malden to back up on the inbounds pass.
Oh, okay.
A little bit too close.
Ely with the ball, kicks it down to Mosby. Mosby back to Ely. Ely's going to drive. Look at the freshman move, puts it up, scores
what a move. He took that ball to the hole.
Sure did. Tommy, already see he's a lot smoother and a lot stronger than he was 3 weeks ago at the Christmas tournament. Perkins with the ball to Gordon. Gordon skips it over to Lewis. Lewis is going to put up a three. It's short. Ball rebounded on the floor by the Green Wave and out of bounds. Portageville will control. Score tied 2-2 with 6:36 to go in this first period. Tommy Jacobs and Bill Hampton, we're glad that you joined us on Channel 21, your hometown channel for basketball news, hometown shorts, and the cooking show, and also the racing show, Tommy.
That's right.
Ely with the ball, had to pick up his dribble. Franks is on him, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor called by Coach Bidewell with 6:27 to go. The score tied 2-2. We'll be right back in just a moment. Wouldn't it be great if you had access to your bank account information 24 hours a day? With internet banking and bill payment service from First Community Bank, you can. It always seems there's never enough time in a day, but with our internet banking service, you can take care of your banking needs on your schedule, not ours. You can pay bills, check account balances, and transfer funds anytime, anywhere. And best of all, First Community Bank offers this service, including bill payment, absolutely free. Go to www.1stcombank.com to find out more. First Community Bank. Experience the difference in banking. Member FDIC.
Portageville's got they think a lot of that freshman. He was back there bringing that ball up against this hard-nosed defense of the Malden Greenway. Quentin Franks put the pressure on him, and he had to call a timeout. So I tell you what, this is starting out just like we thought it would.
Well, the referees are letting them play right now. And, under control. They're not just letting them knock their uniforms off. And as the game, in case you folks are just catching a game, you haven't seen one in 10 years, it has become a very aggressive game.
Yes, it has.
Inbounding for the Bulldogs will be Leonard Boyd. They go into a stack. Kicks the ball back to Ely. Ely has touched the ball a bunch right here.
Sure
Every time down the floor, he's handling the ball. He's going against Franks. He picks a dribble up, gets it over to Boyd. Boyd's going to drive down to the baseline, tries a little spin move, picks his dribble up, kicks the ball in to Green, and Green tried to put up a left-handed shot, would not go, rebounded by the Green Wave. Lewis down the floor. He goes inside, gives it to Quentin Franks and puts it up.
That's a good dish back into Franks.
Tommy, all I got to do is watch the referee tonight. They're going to come right over in front of us. The foul that time is on Ely. It's his first. Portageville's first foul of the game. Going to the line to shoot two will be Quentin Franks. First one up, no good.
Everybody's excited tonight. The players are ready to play. The coaches are ready to coach, and referees are refereeing.
We're going to start calling the games down here. It's more fun. We're right into it. We don't know what we've been missing. Franks, second free throw up and scores. Greenway back on top, 3-2. 6:03 to go in this first period. Ely with the ball. Boy, he's handling the ball a bunch, isn't he?
Is.
Ball to Mikey Johnson. He's going against Greenway with a steal. Lewis is going in. Kicks the ball out to...
Oh, that thing rolled in and out.
Oh, yeah. Kicked the ball out to Nick Perkins, and I want to tell you, it didn't look like he just flipped that wrist just right, Tommy. Looked a little tentative on that shot. Mosby with the ball.
Well, look at that defense on the Greenway.
Defense are swarming.
Covered up. Cause a turnover right there.
It's going to be out of bounds, backcourt, whatever you want to call it. What great defense by the Green Wave. Coming in is Trey Porter. Going out is Quentin Franks. Gordon will inbound at the center stripe. 5:28 to go. Green Wave on top, 3-2. What a swarming defense the Green Wave has. That is their offense,
yes,
their
it
defense.
Is. Exactly right.
Yep. They can get it and run with it, Tommy. They can run with anybody in the country. Lewis is going to drive the baseline, puts it up, scores it.
Tell you what, is he quick or is he quick?
He is quick. Ely with the ball. Try to spin move. We're going to have a foul that time. It's going to be on Quentin Gordon, I believe, number 21. That's his first, Green Wave's first. Coming in for Portageville will be Aaron Kershaw. Going out is Mikey Johnson. In for the Green Wave is Ryan Krigler. Going out is Quentin Gordon. I tell you, I'm not used to sitting down this slow. It's taking me a while to get my mind straight. Mosby with the basketball. Ison is on him. Mosby's going to put up a three. No good. Rebounded right back to Green. He puts it up. No good. Ely with the tip up and in.
Nice tip up, Ely.
Tony Ely with 4 points. 5-4. Green Wave on top. 4:45 to go in the first period. Krigler with the ball. Does a skip pass over and intercepted in there by Mosby. Throws it back right to Ison off his fingertips. Lewis has it. Drives in. Puts it up. No good. We're going to have a foul. Foul is going to be on number 24, it's going to be on Aaron Kershaw, his first. To the line to shoot two will be Alonzo Lewis. .437 to go in this first period. First free throw up will not go. Crowd is into it tonight, aren't they, Tommy? And that's good. That's good. That second one up, he scores it.
That's what's good about high school basketball. Get behind your team and support them.
Yep. Ely with the ball. Gives it to Green. Green's going against Robbie Ison. Round him. Switch. Trey Porter picked him up, and we stepped on the sideline. Turnover that time on the Bulldogs. Green Wave on top, 6-4, 4:28 to go in the first period. Perkins will inbound to Porter. Back to Perkins. Portageville's extending that zone just a little further out. Perkins with it. Looks for somebody to throw to. Throws down to Ison. Ison backs up, shoots a 12-footer, scores it.
Robbie Ison can hit that shot a lot of times. And it looks real good. If he can hit that shot, it'll be good all night.
Boyd with the ball. Across the timeline. Krigler's on him. Krigler's quick as a cat, folks. Boyd falls down. We're going to have out of bounds on Portageville. That's 2 times in a row now. Portageville's failed to get a shot.
That defense has caused 2 turnovers right there in a row.
Coming in for Portageville's Jacob Estes, and coming out is Leonard Boyd. Caleb Reed is in for the Green Wave. He wears number 4. Krigler down to Lewis. Lewis tries to drive across. Ball picked up and right back to Lewis. He tips it down to Ison. Back to Lewis. Green Wave are so quick. They were fortunate to get the ball back in time.
They were.
Reed with the basketball. Kicks it out to Krigler. Krigler over to Lewis. Lewis is going to drive. He goes inside. Puts it up. Will not go, but he's going to be fouled.
Oh, he's doing a nice job taking that ball the whole, drawing those fouls now.
I want to tell you, he did that at the Bloomfield tournament against Donovan, Tommy, and everybody has seen that, knows what kind of job he did. Foul that time on Marcus Green, his first, Portageville's third. Lewis to the line to shoot 2. He's 1 for 2 so far in this period. He has 3 points. Don't know where the young man's going to play college ball next year, but everybody tells me he is a Division I prospect. Coming in for the Green Wave will be Quentin Franks. Going out will be Robbie Ison. Tell you, Coach Bidwell wants this game tonight.
Oh, he does. Yeah, he's quite a competitor.
Of course, he wants every game.
Oh, yeah.
I like him. I like the way he coaches. We've got two of the premier coaches in Southeast Missouri here tonight. What a nice defensive play by Lewis, cutting off the sideline, and yet great ball handling that time by Trey Mosby. A lot of pressure put on him. He handled it very well. Ely with the ball. Nice spin move. Goes against Franks, puts it up, no good. Rebound Porter. Porter has it, gives it to Reed. Reed to Lewis. Green Wave trying to push, they back it out. Gives it to Reed. Reed's driving with the ball. Gives it to Franks. Franks squares up. Going to put up a 16-footer. It's short. Rebound that time to Mosby or to Green. Green gives the ball to Estes. Estes inside to Mosby, puts it up, scores it. Trey Mosby with his first two. It's 9-6, 2:45 to go in the first period. Reed inside. He's going to be called for walking. Coming in for Portageville is Terrell Jones and also Mikey Johnson. Coming out is Tony Ely, and I couldn't see who the other one was came out. Tommy? Oh, it's Marcus Green. Estes with the ball. Krigler's on him. Quentin Gordon's back in for the Green Wave. Oh, just barely missed that time. Take away inside to Johnson. He goes against Franks. We're going to have a push foul on Quentin Franks. Quentin Franks going to be his first foul, the second foul on the Green Wave. Going to line to shoot two for Portageville will be Mikey Johnson.
Hey, what this game is up and down game. Both teams playing great defense. I tell you what, they're taking that ball in there. Portageville's getting the ball down now, and they're bringing it into them. We're picking up a few fouls.
Johnson's first up when I go. You know, Tommy, a lot of people will say, well, you're talking about an up and down game. The score's 9-6.
That's right.
And we've already, we're nearing the 2.5 minute mark of the first period. Why it's not up and down. Both teams are going up and down.
That's
the defenses are dominating
right.
once they get in there.
They get it up and down, but that defense having a little bit of something to say about it.
Right. Johnson's second shot up good. Gordon goes in. We're going to have a push foul, that time on the floor. And the foul is going to be on Trey Mosby, his first. Portageville's fourth. Green Wave will inbound under their own basket. Gordon will inbound. Throws it out front to Caleb Reed. Reed down in the corner to Gordon. Gordon inside to Krigler. He goes up, puts it up, will not go. Franks with the rebound, puts it up, will not go. Krigler with the rebound, puts it up. We're going to have a foul on Jacob Estes. His first, going the line to shoot two for the Green Wave, will be Ryan Krigler. Green Wave kept after it.
Yes, they did. They stayed after that rebound, and Ryan Krigler got 2 rebounds off of that bunch.
Well, we had 2 air balls that time, still got the rebound off the air balls. Tell you what, that defense is tough underneath the bucket.
Is.
And Portageville's backing it in. They really are.
Yes, they are. That's right.
Ely back in for Portageville. Coming out is Kershaw. In this for the first time for the Green Wave is Eddings. Out is Porter. Krigler's first free throw was up and good. 10-7. Green Wave on top. 2:12 to go in that first period. Second one up short, and he's going to be called for violation across the free throw lane too soon. Estes to rebound, or to inbound to rebound. Puts the ball to Johnson, tipped out of bounds by Reed. I want to tell you, folks.
Caleb Reed's quick.
You can't pick up the quickness on the TV.
Sure
because
can.
we get to see the whole floor. But I'm telling you what, they are quick. I'm just, every game I see the Green Wave, I said I'm glad I'm not handling the ball.
Oh, me too.
Ely passes the ball over to Green, or to Mosby. Ball taken away by the Green Wave. They're on the run. They pull it back up. Gordon's got it. It's at the top of the key. 2 men on him. There goes Reed with the ball. He's going to drive in, puts up a shot. No good. Rebound by Ely. Ely is strong on the board
He sure
now.
is. I tell you what, he's a different player than he was at Bloomfield.
Yeah. Well, he was a good ball
Yes,
player
he
at
was.
Bloomfield, but boy, he's more
better
confident
now.
right now. Yes, that 3 weeks has really been good for him. Mosby inside, ball taken away by the Green Wave. Reed gives the ball to Krigler. Krigler goes in, puts it in. Ryan Krigler, his first field goal. He now has 3. 12-7. Biggest lead by either team. Portageville's never led. Ball taken away by Gordon. We've got a jump ball called.
Boy, a lot of action, Bill. A lot of action.
Both the coaches talking to the
Yes,
refs.
there are. A lot of action.
I don't think they're talking about their family just
Don't
yet.
think so.
That may be later.
I think they were just discussing a little matter there. But A lot of hustle on Quentin
A lot of
Gardner.
hustle.
Got on
Green
the floor
Wave
after
gets the ball back on the alternate possession. Coming back in for Portageville's Marcus Green. In for the Green Wave is Ison, and I couldn't see who else came in, Tommy.
Alonzo Lewis.
Well, I thought that Green Wave won the won the jump first of the game, and I thought that that's what it would be because we hadn't had a jump ball since. Johnson with the ball, takes it to the baseline, kicks it out front to Mosby. Lewis is on him. Ball over to Estes, to Green, inside to Ely. Back to Green, he puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good. Rebound tipped up, no good. Ely with the ball, kicks it out front. Ball out of bounds, going to be Green Wave's ball.
Tell you what, Ely went up after that ball.
Oh, I tell you what, the young man is strong.
He sure
I like
is.
him. I like him. Terrell Jones in. Out is Ely. 51 seconds to go in this first period. Green Wave up by 5. Lewis with the ball.
Got L1 Perkins in now.
L1 Perkins is in. We missed him coming in just a minute ago. He'll put it up from 3.
Yes, he will.
The Perkins boys are good shooters. Ball kicked down to Lewis inside. He's going to put it up against a lot of height. Ball blocked. Come down with it is Johnson. He kicks the ball down to Jones. Ball out of bounds. It will remain with Portageville. No, they call it the other way. I guess I need to wait for the referee to signal. That way they won't give me a referee's license after tonight's game. Again, I don't mean to be doing that. I just...
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Jim Bible agreed with you.
12 seconds to go in this first period. Portageville's gone out to a man-to-man to try to stop this. Lewis with the ball, gets the ball to Ilwan. We're down to 5 seconds to go. The ball to Ison off his fingertips. The Green Wave going to have to hustle to get off a shot. It's not going to happen as the horn goes off to end the first period. It's Malden 12, Portageville 7. We'll be right back in just a moment. Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malden Night Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
Well, Bill, it's been a fun first quarter. I tell you, all the players that hit the floor tonight played extremely hard. Portageville sent some players. They went about 8 deep on their bench, and all the boys come in and contributed at Malden Greenway. We know what they can do. They're deep on that bench. They went about 8 deep. It's just been a fun first quarter. Both teams playing exceptionally hard, banging the boards, playing real good defense. Portageville's extending that zone out, and I think it went man-to-man about the last trip down, but it's just a good game, and everybody's in this thing.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett Store for all your sporting goods needs. Well, as you can see, a lot of people in the stands. Eric getting the little one there for you. And we're just glad that you folks enjoy watching Channel 21. Portageville is one of our towns we're going to be going into this year in 2007. And we'll be showing this game many times through the summer and before basketball season next year. So our fine folks, when they join us at Portageville on New Wave Cable, they'll be able to watch this game in case they weren't there. And if they were, they can turn around and watch it to see if the score stays the same.
Yeah, see the same outcome. Man.
Headings to inbound. He inbounds to Lewis. We're starting the second quarter. Green Wave on top, 12-7. Portageville has come out in a man-to-man. Little pick and roll there that time. The big boy Ison puts it up, and it goes. Robbie Ison with 4. 14-7. Green Wave up by 7. 7:40 to go. We're just underway in the second period. Homecoming night at the Malden gym. Big crowd. Green with the ball. He loses the handle. Lewis has it. He's going to hold it up. Green Wave had the numbers. He's going to go inside. Spin move. We're going to be called for walking. Trey Porter's coming in. Coming out is Eddings. Inbounding for Portageville will be Leonard Boyd. Ball tipped out of bounds that time. It was intended for Green. Ball tipped out by Ison. Portageville will keep control of the ball. Boyd will inbound. Again, they're trying to set a screen and get the ball in. They do. Johnson has it. He's going to go one-on-one against Elwan Perkins. Uses that right sideline. Perkins cuts him off. Ball given to Boyd. Boyd slips a little bit but maintains possession. Ball taken away by the Green Wave. Right back to Portageville and taken away by the Green Wave. Porter has the basketball. Nice pickup that time on the floor
Sure was.
by Elwan Perkins. Lewis has the ball out front. Ison has the ball at the top of the key. He gives to Lewis. Again, Portageville's come out in a man-to-man, and we know what type of defense they play. They play tough.
That's right.
Ison with the one dribble, puts it up, no good. Rebound that time high in the air is Mosby for Portageville. He has it. He's going to take it down the floor. Still has the ball. Goes inside, gives it off to Green, and Green puts it up and in.
Pretty good dish off right there.
Nice dish off. He was covered. He gives it to the open man. And good assist that time by Trey Mosby. 6:15 to go in the second period. Green Wave on top, 14-9 over Portageville. Ball tried to skip down in the corner to Krigler, and we're going to have a timeout on the floor as Coach Ison does not like the look of the offense by the Green Wave against the man-to-man. With timeout with 6:12 to go in the second period, it's Malden 14, Portageville 9. We'll be right back. Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Malden has the best Mexican food in the Boot Hill. Their fast, friendly service will always keep you smiling. Bottomless drinks never leave you thirsting. Lunch specials every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Also new at Los Brisas is a new drive-through window. You can call ahead and your food will be waiting for you. Call 276-6666 or better yet, visit the friendliest dining atmosphere and best food in the Boot Hill, open 7 days a week. That's Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant on Business 25 in Malden. Del Gustavo and the gang, you heard about it them on Channel 21.
Portageville just keeps coming at you. They're going to come at you all night, and you're going to have to set up down here, and you're going to have to beat them because they're going to back up in there. If they can play that zone, they're going to play a very good zone, and they're going to let that 6'6" player stay out top. They're not going to worry about him too much out there. He's a good player, but I think Coach Ison would rather have him back underneath there, and as it works out, he'll get back under there, but. They need some of them big boys underneath that basket, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Green Wave go with a 3-guard. Even when they substitute, they've got 3 guards, and their guards are going down, setting up on the wings. And the 6'6" guy, Ison, is having to run the guard position for the point out there. Again, you don't want him shooting the three-pointer. No. And you don't want him shooting really much further out in the free throw line. Exactly. So they're wanting to get him on inside, and Coach Ison saw that, and he didn't like the offense that we were in. I don't know that the Green Wave have recognized. I know Coach Ison has. I don't know that the players have recognized that we're in a man-to-man.
That's right. And there's nothing bad about Robbie. Robbie has to come out and get the ball there. And Coach he's throwing a couple more guards in there. I think they'll come out and get the ball.
Green Wave with the basketball, a 5-point lead. Both teams have scored a bucket in this second period. A lot of defense in this game. A lot of defense. Sure. Lewis with the ball. He's going to drive with it. Picks it back up. Gives it to Gordon. Gordon's going to put up a 3. No good. Rebound that time by Trey Mosby. Mosby down the court. Tried to hit Ely. Taken away by Gordon. Green Wave on the run, and then they throw it away. Unforced error that time. Turnover by the Green Wave. But that's what the Green Wave do, though. They get the ball and they run with it. They move, Tommy.
Coach Ison up applauding these men for the good defensive move.
That's right. And again, it's just an errant pass, but they were trying. Mosby with the ball down in the corner to Green put it up, would not go. Ison fighting for the ball. Ball's going to be picked up by Nick Perkins. He pulls it back out, gives it to Lewis. Lewis goes inside, back to Perkins from 12. No good. Tipped up and around. Ball rebounded by Ison, puts it up, scores it. Robbie Ison with 4 1/4, 6 in the game. 16-9. Green Wave back on top of 7 with 5:20 to go in the second period. Mosby with the ball. Lewis on him. Johnson now has it. He gives the ball to Ely.
Trey Porter will stay with you now.
Well, he was standing with him, I think, with a little hold there. We've got to have a pushing foul that time on Trey Porter. Green Wave's third foul. Porter's first. Coming in is Quentin Franks for the Green Wave. Going out is Robbie Ison. 5:02 to go. Portageville will inbound. Mosby will inbound the ball. Ball given to Mikey Johnson. Ball down to Green. Green with a spin move, puts it up, will not go. Rebound by Porter. Porter has the basketball, gives it over to Lewis. To Perkins. To Gordon. Ball skipped over to Lewis. Perkins. Lewis. Portageville now back in that zone, Tommy. A 1-3-1 now. Gordon has it, tries to put it inside to Franks, overthrows him. Mosby with the steal, still got the ball. Bounce passes it over to Kershaw, and it went back to Mosby, who puts it up and in. Ball worked out perfect. He passed the ball over, went off Kershaw's hand, right back to Mosby, and he puts it up and in. Lewis for 3, scores it.
Scored it, good shot. All the Portageville fans told him to put it up, and he just did.
That's right. He listened to him.
Yeah.
Mosby with the ball against Lewis. He's going to drive the baseline, try to hit Green with it. Ball went to Kershaw, to Johnson. Green Wave do a switch right there on defense. Green with the ball. Franks is on him. Gives the ball to Ely. Ely's going to try to work against Porter, and we got a double dribble turnover. Caleb Reed in for the Green Wave along with Ryan Krigler. Out is Lewis and Gordon. 3:38 to go, 19-11. Green Wave up by 8. In for Portageville is going to be Terrell Jones, also first time in, TJ Smith. We've also got Jacob Estes in. Mikey Johnson and Tony Ely. Those are the 5 on the floor for the Portageville Bulldogs. Reed with the basketball, throws it underneath and up and in. What a pass, what a catch, and what a put up by Ryan Krigler. Ely on the move. Gives the ball out. Johnson has it now. Gives it to Ely for 3. Puts it up, scores it.
Nice shot for the freshman, Ely.
Tony Ely with 7. First basket of the second period. He had 4 in the first period. Caleb Reed from 12. Puts it up, no good. Ball bounces twice, got his own rebound, puts it underneath the Franks. He puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. I'll tell you, Reed follows his shot as well as anybody out there.
And I'll tell you what, you can look up, and all of a sudden you'll see that number 4 up above everybody.
Foul that time on Mikey Johnson. His first to the line to shoot 2 will be Quentin Franks. He's 1 for 2 from the line. First shot up, he scores it. Eddings in for the Green Wave. Porter out.
Porter's played a nice defensive game when he's been in there.
Yep. Next shot up, good. Mikey Johnson with the ball. 23-14, Green Wave up, but 9 under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Ely has the ball. We're going to have a riding foul that time on Quentin Franks. It's going to be his second. Tell you what, Ely really impresses me, Tommy. He has come a long way, and don't get me wrong, he played a great tournament up there.
Yes,
but, I mean, he is just so much stronger, and that's what they say. It's just going to take playing time. He handles the ball extremely well. I was very surprised to see him actually being the guard to bring the ball down against the press. Mikey Johnson inside puts it up, and we're going to have a foul. The foul will be on Antonio Eddings. going to be his first. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Mikey Johnson. Johnson's 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Johnson is a 5'10 junior. His first shot up, he scores it. In for Portageville is Trey Mosby. Coming out is Terrell Jones. Also, Robbie Eisen back in for the Green Wave. Coming out is Quentin Franks. Johnson's second shot up, scores it. He's 3 for 4 from the line, 23-16. Quickly down to Reed. Reed with the ball. Johnson's on him. Ball taken away that time by Mosby, taken right back by Nick Perkins.
And quick hands of Nick Perkins.
What a shock. And then taken away by Mikey Johnson. Reed almost tied him up, but backed off. Mosby with the basketball, working against Porter. He goes inside, he falls down, the ball taken away by Reed. Reed has it. Greenway trying to run with it. They get it to Eisen. Greenway with 4 on 2. Krigler in and he walked. Turnover on Krigler. Lewis in, Reed out. Also in for Portageville is Marcus Green. Coming out is Coney Ely. Boy, I tell you what, he's played some valuable minutes.
He sure has.
And he played a full quarter in the JV
right.
game.
Uh-huh.
Also Leonard Boyd in. Coming out Mikey Johnson.
Mikey Johnson's played a nice game.
Yes, he has. Marcus Green to inbound. Gives the ball to Mosby. Mosby still with it. Portageville 2-on-1. A nice pass down to TJ Smith. Puts it up and in. Smith with his first basket. A nice assist that time by Trey Mosby. Portageville's cut it to 5. They're on a 4-0 run. Eddings with the ball to Perkins. Perkins back to Eddings. Eddings to Lewis. 1:45 to go in the period. Eddings has it. Eisen with a shot from the free throw line extended. Scores it. 6th point of the quarter. 8th on the night. Estes with the ball down to Green. Green back to Estes. Ball kicked over to Smith. Smith's going to drive. He's going to go in against the big boys. Puts it up. It's blocked. Ball rebounded on the floor by Smith. We've got a timeout on the floor as Coach Bod will call the time because there's no he's getting ready to have a turnover.
He sure was.
It's going to either be walking or throw it away. And Coach Bod will very quickly call timeout with timeout on the floor. 1:15 to go in the second period. It's Malden 25, Portageville 18. We'll be right back.
Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first.
Tell you what, there's two good teams going at each other out there, Bill. All these kids getting out there playing very hard, and I would say Coach Ice would be the first one to tell you this is the best defense that's been played on him all year.
I guarantee you they are putting it on there, both teams. I mean, Malden's defense is strictly swarming, and they're also putting Portageville's defense, they're mixing it up. They'll play a zone.
That's right.
They'll mix that zone up, and again, it looks to me like it's a 1-2-2 and a 1-3-1 from time to time. They're back to a man-to-man.
Right.
So their defense keeps everybody on the go. And this is the time of year that Coach Jim Bidewell gets his team ready to go, ready for district tournament. Ball inbounded by Boyd, kicked out of bounds or tipped out of bounds by the Green Wave. Estes will now inbounds for the Portageville Bulldogs. Ball taken away by Eisen. We had our view blocked there.
Yes,
couldn't tell exactly what was going on. Lewis with the ball to Eisen. Eisen way out front again. Gives the ball back to Lewis.
Lewis directing traffic, trying to get somebody to break through there.
50 seconds to go.
I think Coach Ison now wants them to pull it back out and hold it for one, but they're going to try to throw under to Ison. The ball taken away by Ely. He hits Mosby with it, goes down, puts it up, scores it.
He was ready for that lob that time.
Sure was. 25-20, 30 seconds to go. Green Wave on top by 5. The lowest scoring at Green Wave been held to in the first half.
Sure is.
Eddings with the shot, puts it up, no good. Rebound that time tipped up by the Green Wave, and Ison comes down with it. Ball on the floor. Portageville comes away with it. 10 seconds to go. Portageville's got plenty of time. Mosby has it. He's going to drive to the bucket. He puts it up. No good. Rebound tipped up again by Portageville. No good. Tipped up again. No good. Boyd with the ball, so horn goes off. The end of first half. It's Malden 25, Portageville 20. We'll be right back in just a minute.
My name is Shane Talbert. I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start. At TRCC, I'm getting the same general education classes offered at a four-year college, but here they cost a lot less. Classes are small, so I can get individual attention, and the teachers are great. I'm getting a quality education at an affordable price, and I'm close to home. TRCC, it's a great place to start.
Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Well, Tommy, what did you think of the first half?
Oh, I tell you what, it was a nice first half. Both teams come out here and really play some good defense. Malden just swarmed them like we knew Malden would, but I tell you what, we knew Portageville was going to play some good defense. Just been a well-played ball game. Pretty good call ball game. I have no, both coaches were on the refs, but, that's just their job. I tell you what, both teams have some fine players, have some super quick players. It's been an up-and-down game, but that defense is not let either team score very much. Malden cheerleaders going to do their dance routine now. They do a nice job. Very good bunch of young ladies. But anyway, back to the basketball game. I tell you what, that young Ely boy in there in the middle is doing a nice job, and our big guys, they're doing good down on this end, and we get everything clicking this half. I still think the Green Wave will, ease this thing on out of there. But Portageville's not going to lay down. Portageville's going to fight them all night.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It was a heck of a first half, and I forgot my cameraman's going to whip me because he wanted to turn us off, and the girls are doing the dance routine here, and that was my fault because I'd forgot about them doing the dance routine.
David Black manning the camera up there now.
Good. He's got it too, huh?
Yeah, David's up here.
Good.
Yeah, good deal. Pretty low scoring first half for the Malden Green Wave.
Sure.
They scored 25 points, but I tell you what, that defense had a whole lot to do with that.
Got Coach Gene Best right here. Hey, Coach, how you doing? Good to see you. Coach Gene Best with Three Rivers Community College.
Tell you what, that is a gentleman and one of the better coaches that you'll ever be around, and probably one of the better men you'll ever be around.
Yep. Tommy, let's go with the stats in the first half. The stats look like this for the Malden Green Wave. Ryan Krigler with 5 points. He's 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Nick Perkins with 2 points. And we have Quentin Gordon has not scored, and we have 1 foul by Gordon. Alonzo Lewis with 7 points, and he is 2 for 4 from the line, and he has no fouls. Quentin Franks with 3 points. He's 3 for 4 from the line. He has 2 fouls. Trey Porter did not score in that first half, has 1 foul. Robbie Ison with 8 points. He has no fouls. Antonio Eddings did not score. He has 1 foul. Total 25 points for the Green Wave. Again, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for 10 from the free throw line. For the Portageville Bulldogs, Mikey Johnson with 3, and he has 1 foul. Trey Porter had 6. He has 1 foul. Marcus Green with 1 foul. He had 2 points. Aaron Kershaw did not score, had 1 foul. Coney Ely had 7, and he had 1 foul. So nobody in foul trouble for Portageville. Everybody that has a foul only has 1. But free throw wise, Portageville has shot 4 free throws. They're 3 for 4. And again, nobody's in foul trouble. Quentin Franks has 2. Everybody else that has a foul has 1. For Portageville, again, nobody in foul trouble. Referees letting them play.
Yes, they are.
And again, we'll be right back to start the second half in just a minute.
Whether you're interested in a college degree or career training, Three Rivers Community College is a great place to start. Classes at TRCC can help you advance in your present job or start a whole new career. Convenient classes mean you don't have to give up your present job, and TRCC will help you find financial aid. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Tommy, a quick half.
Yes, it was.
And very few fouls. And I want to tell you, defense, if you like defense, buddy, it's out there.
Well, it is. I tell you what, they are. We knew coming in both these teams going to get after you. And it's just been a well-played first half. And, Malden up by 5 points. And they want to do some things Portageville won't let them. Portageville want to do some things Malden's not letting them. So it's just going to be a good second half. And everybody sit back and hope they enjoy it, because we sure enjoy bringing it to you.
D&D Trucking is located at Highway 60 and Double F, just north of Essex. Donnie and Tish Foster are the owners. D&D Trucking uses end dumps and hopper bottom trailers. D&D Trucking specializes in grain, fertilizer, lime, and rock hauling. Personalized, dependable, and reliable service. That's D&D Trucking in Essex. Give them a call at 573-283-5550. D&D Trucking in Essex.
Tommy, we've had some great games already this year. Our next televised game will be next week when we travel down to Clarkton, do Campbell and Clarkton, and then we're going to go up and do some of the Stoddard County tournament. We're not sure what game we're going to do. We're scheduled to do the championship varsity game, but if Bernie and Dexter meet in the JV championship, I think we're going to do that game. And then another game that we're going to be doing after that will be the Campbell at Holcomb, Campbell at Bernie, get in at Campbell, Malden at Bloomfield, Malden at Bernie, Bernie at Richland, Bloomfield at Bernie, Holcomb at Bernie, South Pem at Campbell, Bernie at Clarkton. So we've still got quite a few games to go yet.
Got some good games to go.
This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave is the local leader in communication and entertainment needs. Digital cable, telephone, high-speed data from one source. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data.
That Clarkton-Campbell game next week will be a good game.
We're going to have a lot of people walking in front of us, so we may be very slow at giving you what's going on in the game. We're one row up from ground floor, and so we've got a lot of people that like to mingle and go back and forth. Again, if we miss some of the action, we're sorry. Boyd with the ball, because you're going to get it on camera. Ball tipped out of bounds by the Green Waves. Portageville will maintain possession. Annette McMillan wanted to know if her name was on the book. She was ready to check in. Ball to Ely inside. We're going to have a foul on the floor. Foul going to be called on the floor that time. Foul is going to be on Franks. It's going to be his third. Now there's the first person in foul trouble. 7:45 to go. Neither team has scored. Portageville with the ball. Just underway in the second half. Boyd inbounds to Ely under the bucket. He puts it up. No good. Ball tipped around and out of bounds and going to be off of Portageville. Trey Porter's coming in, and coming out will be Quentin Franks. Quentin Franks could have got that fourth foul.
Yes, he could. I was scared he was going to get it.
Gordon with the ball. Down in the corner to Lewis. Puts it up, in and out for three. Ball tipped out of bounds by Portageville. Greenway will control under their own basket. Gordon to inbound. Kicks the ball way out front to Lewis. Ely is on Lewis. Lewis picks his dribble up, passes over to Porter, back to Lewis. Lewis going to drive, stop, puts up a jump shot, scores it. Alonzo Lewis, first points of the second half, has 9 on the evening.
It's like Mosby's going to go in a little trap here.
That's right. Mosby with the ball. Down in the corner to Johnson, quickly into Boyd. Boyd being surrounded, tries to get the ball inside, and the ball taken away by the Greenway. Greenway with the numbers. Oh, what a nice drive that time by Ison, but what a great block by Ely. Greenway get possession, maintain possession of the ball, throw it away. Johnson with the basketball, and he turns it over.
Here comes the Greenway back the other way.
Porter has it. Both teams are, I tell you what, Tommy, both teams are playing great defense. Big three-pointer put up that time by Quentin Gordon, way out. He was out on Riddle Hill, put that one
up. Put that up J.I. way out there somewhere. Now he's getting up on him out here.
Green with the ball. Greenway were in a zone defense. That's unusual for us to say. The Greenway been in a zone. Ball put up by Green, no good. Porter with the rebound. Quickly to Lewis. Greenway were on the run. They put it up for Ison. He slams it. What a nice assist.
Maybe they'll show that again.
Yes, we need a replay of that. What a great pass. Timeout on the floor with 6:07 to go in the third period. Green Wave have ran off 7 straight. They're ahead 32-20. We'll be right back.
Wouldn't it be great if you had access to your bank account information 24 hours a day? With internet banking and bill payment service from First Community Bank, you can. It always seems there's never enough time in a day, but with our internet banking service, you can take care of your banking needs on your schedule, not ours. You can pay bills, check account balances, and transfer funds anytime, anywhere. And best of all, First Community Bank offers this service, including bill payment, absolutely free. Go to www.1stcombank.com to find out more. First Community Bank. Experience the difference in banking. Member FDIC.
Well, the Green Waves come out pretty hot. They shot the ball up down the floor. Coach Bodwell not happy with his players whatsoever about not getting back on that. Boy, that was a pretty play. Alonzo Lewis put up 2 down here. Quentin Gordon stepped out and hit a 3. Then they lob it in to Robbie Ison, and he slammed her down. That brought the crowd alive.
Well, and what a great pass.
Great pass.
We had I got to see a great shot of Ison going down before he received the pass. He got the hand up in the air and like, okay, here I come. Right. And Lewis saw it. Lewis just kept driving and put the ball up. And what a great perfect pass, a great catch, and a great slam there by Ison. You know, that just doesn't happen. You've got to have a good pass, and you've got to have good hands to catch the ball.
That's right. Everything's got to work. Yep. And he put that ball up there right where it needed to be for Robbie to get it.
My name is Shane Talbert. I chose Three Rivers Community College because it's a great place to start. At TRCC, I'm getting the same general education classes offered at a four-year college, but here they cost a lot less. Classes are small, so I can get individual attention, and the teachers are great. I'm getting a quality education at an affordable price, and I'm close to home. TRCC, it's a great place to start.
Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
Coach Bidewell is still chatting with his team. Green Wave, like I say, it's the first time I've seen them play a zone all year. I haven't seen every game they played, though. But let's see if they come back out and go man-to-man. Let's see what happens. No, it looks like they're going to stay in that 1-2-2 zone, and they've moved it out. They're trapping. Ball to Green. Green to Mosby. Mosby back to Green. Down to Estes. Estes is into the game. Kicks the ball down to Mosby. He puts it up, will not go. Ball tipped around, and Lewis tips it out of bounds. Portageville will control. Green Wave are crashing the boards
they
well.
Sure are.
Mosby with the ball. He walked. Turnover on Portageville.
That was that good defense caused that.
Sure.
Trey Mosby's a good player.
Oh,
He just had nowhere to go.
you know, you can go without saying every player out there
Sure.
can play ball.
That's right.
Any coach in Southeast Missouri would like to have any of that 10 out there and about 5 each on the bench
I sure
for
would.
each team. I mean, they could play for anybody. Don't know if they'd start every game, but I guarantee you they could play. Lewis with the ball, goes inside, kicks the ball to Perkins. Perkins going to put up a 12-footer. Ball bounces around, no good. Rebound up by Porter. He puts it up, scores it. He's going to go to the line for the conventional three-point play. The Green Wave are on a 9-0 run with 5:22 to go in the third quarter. Porter could make it a 10-0 run to start this third period. Foul that time was on Terrell Jones, his first foul of the second half by Portageville. Porter shot up, he scores it. 35-20, Green Wave on top by 15, and it happened very, very quickly.
Sure did.
Ball down in the corner to Johnson. Johnson being double teamed, and we're going to have a push foul on number 42, Robbie Ison. It's going to be his first. Green Wave's second of the half. Green Wave's defense on that zone is really picked up.
Sure
Eddings is coming into the game. Ison is going out. Ison looks like he may have hurt that ankle a little bit.
Yeah.
Green Wave have extended that zone. Ball to Mosby. Gives it to Johnson. Johnson, ball taken away by Eddings. Green Wave got the number. Eddings is going to go in, puts it up. No good. Ball tipped up and brought down by Green of Portageville. Johnson has it over to Mosby. DJ Smith getting ready to check in for the Bulldogs. To Estes. Estes to Mosby. Down under to Terrell Elia. Nice pass, a nice assist. Good movement that time by Portageville. Their first basket of the second half. 35-22. Porter with the ball. Estes is on him. He's driving. Gives the ball over to Gordon. Gordon in the corner for three. No good. Rebounded by Eddings. He loses a handle on it. Picked up by Estes. Portageville wanting to run with the ball. Down to Jones. Jones from 8. Scores it.
Portageville scored 2 buckets on each. Two trips down the floor.
Portageville on a 4-0 run. And Jones has both of those buckets. Coach Ison calls a quick timeout. L1 Perkins is going to check in for the Green Wave with 4:22 to go in this third period. It's Malden 35, Portageville 24. We'll be right back after a short break.
Trey Mosby brought that ball down a while ago against that zone. They had him trapped out here. He still seen the floor and looked back over here and seen the seam in that zone and fed that man right underneath the basket.
Well, as you can see, as Eric is scanning the crowd, we've got a crowd of people here tonight.
Tell you what, I love to see a gymnasium pack supporting these young people.
Yep.
You could be a lot worse places on a Friday night than in a gymnasium supporting young people, I'll tell you that. And I'm really glad to see the Malden people turn out.
Well, I'll tell you this, just up Malden, Portageville's brought a crowd. We understand we've got as many as 4 college coaches here scouting different players. We've got different coaches that they have a night off tonight, high school coaches scouting either Portageville or Malden, and they've been treated to a great game.
Sure have.
Play back in action. Reed is in for the Green Wave, gives the ball over to Lewis. Portageville in a man-to-man. Lewis loses a handle on the ball, taken away by Mosby, and he's going to go coast to coast and scores.
On a 6-0 run, Portageville.
35-29. Portageville comes from 15 back to 9. Caleb Reed for 3. No good. Rebound that time by Jones. Quickly down to Smith. Smith's going to drive. Puts it up. We're going to have a foul on Lewis on the floor. Alonzo Lewis with his first foul. Portageville will inbound under their own basket. We've got a push foul on Portageville on the inbounds pass. Trey Mosby with his second foul. Portageville's second. Coach Bidwell talking to Coach Jones about the push. Porter to inbound.
Got a lot of referees in the crowd tonight.
A lot of referees. Everybody's having a good time.
Yes, they are. Everybody's relaxed. Not doing anything belligerent.
That's right. We've got a push foul that time on TJ Smith. His first. Malden will inbound under their own basket. It's a 14 foul of the period on Portageville. Third team foul. Let me check that. Each team with 3. Bounce pass down to Porter off his fingertips. He hustled after the ball but goes out of bounds. Turned over to Portageville. Green Wave not getting any shots right
sure
now.
Not. I tell you what, they need to stop the bleeding right here. They need to stop and go down and score.
They got the 1 3-pointer put up by Caleb, but that did not go.
No.
Green with the ball. Gives it to Estes. To Jones to Estes. Down in the corner to Smith. Smith back to Jones. We got back across the center line. Back across the center line is what they're going to call. Coach Bidwell thought the ball was tipped by the Green Wave, and he may have a valid argument there. Lewis with the ball to Elwan. Elwan inside to Porter, back to Elwan, off his foot. Reed picks up the loose ball, is going to drive in. He puts it up, no good. Rebound by Eddings, tipped up and in. Antonio Eddings with a tip in, his first 2 of the night. 37-26, Green Wave stopped the bleeding. Ball taken away by Trey Porter, quickly down to Reed. Into Eddings. Eddings goes inside to Elwan Perkins, taken away by Mosby. Mosby quickly down to 4 for Portageville. This game has really picked up in intensity, Tommy. Oh, what a nice hands that time by Green.
Nice. He hadn't had good hands. Malden would have had that ball.
That's right. Gone with it. Nice hands by Green. 37-28, 2:20 to go in the third period. Reed with the ball. Gives it to Elwan Perkins, to Lewis. Lewis drives. He slips. He's going to be called for walking. His feet just went out from under him. The big men back in for Malden will be Eisen and Franks, also Perkins, and also Quentin Gordon, the original 5 back in for the Green Wave. Starting lineup, Boyd, Jones, Kershaw, Conley Ely that is, and then we've got Trey Mosby for Portageville. Green Wave are going to take the ball away. Franks has it. Gives the ball to Perkins. Perkins picks his dribble up. Gives it to Lewis. 2 minutes exactly to go in this third period. Green Wave go with a set. Eisen with the ball. Still with it. He's going to be called for walking. Both coaches are into this game, aren't they? I really enjoy watching these two coaches. 2 of the premier coaches in Southeast Missouri. We're not just saying that because of the records, folks. They really work hard with their kids. Ball put up that time by Boyd. It was blocked. Put up again, blocked. Nick Perkins with the ball. Still has it. Tries to hit Lonzo Lewis with it. Tipped out of bounds by Portageville. Green Wave will control. One of the cheerleaders trying to bounce it back
trying
in.
to help him.
Johnston in for Portageville. Boyd coming out. 1:33 to go. 37-28. Green Wave on top. Both teams with 3 fouls in this half, so nobody near the bonus yet. Franks with the ball. Back to Perkins. Nick Perkins with the ball. He's going to go inside. Gives the ball to Gordon. Gordon looks inside. Gives it to Eisen. He loses a handle on it. Picks it back up. We're going to have a jump ball. Jump ball will stay with the Green Wave. On the alternate possession with 1:20 to go. Marcus Green back in for Portageville. Coming out is Terrell Jones. I tell you, Jones gave him a good quarter that time. Good defense.
Coach Bidwell was happy with him when he came out.
Oh, he sure was.
Got to be.
Should be. Picked up 4 big points for him. We've got a 5-second violation on the Green Wave. What great defense on Portageville.
And I'm going to tell you what, you don't see that very often.
No, you don't.
That Portageville put the defense on them.
Sure did. You see that. The Portageville defense, not the 5-second call.
Not the 5-second on the Green Wave. Usually they get it in pretty good.
Sure do. Green with the basketball. He's driving. Puts it up. Will not go. We're going to have a foul on Quentin Gordon. His second. Going to line to shoot 2 will be Marcus Green. He has 4 points in the game tonight. He had had a field goal in the second quarter, field goal in this quarter, first time from the line. Green Wave now with 4 fouls in this half. Green's first free throw up, scores it, shoots a knuckleball, doesn't he?
Sure does.
No rotation on it. Trey Porter in, out is Robbie Eisen. Green Wave lose a little height, but I tell you what, Trey Porter, he plays much taller than his size.
He sure does.
Second shot up short, rebounded on the floor by Perkins. He gets the ball to Lewis, and the ball taken away by Mikey Johnson and throws it across court. Perkins gets it back for the Green Wave, gives it to Porter, back to Perkins. Green Wave on the run to Franks. Franks does a spin move, loses it out of bounds, and the ball is going to be off of. Malden throws the ball out of bounds. It's going to be Portageville's ball with 58 seconds to go in the period. Ball to Green. Ball passed down to Ely, to Johnson. Green Wave back in that man-to-man defense, buddy. They're swarming it, aren't they?
They're swarming it.
Ely with the ball. See if he works on Gordon. Ball to Kershaw. Kershaw to Mosby. Ball is slapped away. Everybody's after it. Portageville gets it back. 20 seconds to go in the period. Mosby is going to drive. We're going to have a foul on Lewis on the floor. Alonzo Lewis with his second foul. Home fans were not happy. The visiting team was.
Yeah, that's a...
Terrell Jones in for Portageville. And also Estes. Going out is Ely and Kershaw. Portageville will inbound under their own basket. Trey Mosby to inbound. Mark Mars talking to both Johnson and Quentin Gordon. Ball passed to Green. He puts it up, and he's going to be fouled. Marcus Green will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul that time on Trey Porter. His second. Green just came for the free throw line. Last trip down, he was 1 for 2. Free throw up, bounces around, will not go.
Tell you what, Portageville's made a run here now. They're back in this ball game. They're just down by 8 points. Malden shot out there, started this third quarter, but
got up by 15.
Sure did. This Marcus Green will take the ball to the hole now.
Second one no good. Ball rebounded that time by Jones. Ball tipped around. Jones gets it back, gets it to Estes. Estes to Johnson. We're down to 8 seconds to go. Mosby with the ball, puts up a 3, no good as a horn goes off to end the third period. It's the Malden Green Wave 37, the Portageville Bulldogs 29. We'll be right back in just a moment.
I'll tell you, it was a good third quarter. Malden came out hot, scored, run the score up, got up by 15. Here come Portageville, right back, got this thing back within 9. I got it within 8, and I tell you what, Portageville, this Ely is a hard player, and he bangs those boards, and so does Estes. And all those boys are hitting those boards hard. You know, They're really getting it. And Trey Mosby's doing a good job out front on that good Malden Greenway defense. Malden's doing a nice job down there. They turned the ball over about 2 times, but they're playing good basketball. That good team's coming together. Coach Ice is going to set up something, and everybody better buckle up. We're going to have a good fourth quarter.
Whether you're interested in a college degree or career training, Three Rivers Community College is a great place to start. Classes at TRCC can help you advance in your present job or start a whole new career. Convenient classes mean you don't have to give up your present job, and TRCC will help you find financial aid. Register on campus or at any of the centers. Call 1-877-TRY-TRCC or click on www.trcc.edu.
This is for possibly the conference championship right here. Malden has one more game against Kennett Monday night. And as we said, if something drastic would have to happen, but anything can happen, that Kennett would beat them. And if they win tonight, you could probably just give the conference championship to the Greenway. There, and the same way, if Portageville wins, they win it.
Well, Portageville that time 1 for 4 from the free throw line. The Green Wave were 1 for 1. This game brought to you by your friends at New Wave Communications. New Wave's DVR is like TiVo, only better. Pause, record, and rewind live TV. Now TV that fits your schedule. Call New Wave today to find out how you can save even more by bundling digital cable, telephone, and high-speed data. So the Green Wave are 7 for 11 right now, and Portageville 4 for 8. Last quarter of basketball, regulation. Folks have been treated to a great game here at the gym, and you have been on TV. Green Wave back to their trapping zone, 1-2-2 half-court trap. Ely with the ball, gives it to Jones. Jones from way out for 3. Ball rebounded on the weak side by Trey Porter. Lewis with the basketball, quickly into the front court. He's going to drive, puts it, tried to pass off, ball tipped out of bounds by Portageville. Lewis a little bit out of control that time, undecided what to do with it. 7:39 to go in this fourth period. Ison went to the dressing room for have his ankle wrapped. He's back out now. Ball kicked out front to Nick Perkins. The foul is going to be on Coney Ely. It's his second. Nick Perkins went high for the ball. Ely ran into him. Fourth foul on Portageville of the half. Green Wave have 6. The next foul by Green Wave. Portageville to go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. Perkins with the ball. Portageville in a 1-3-1 zone, and they've extended that zone way out. Perkins is in the corner, nowhere to go, and he's stood on the line whenever he threw the ball. Turnover on the Green Wave.
They had him trapped over there.
Green Wave are going to have to get in that 2-1-2 offense, Tommy, against that 1-3-1 instead of matching up with a 1-3-1. Mosby with the ball. Across the timeline, kicks it to Estes. Estes to Green. Green almost had the ball tied up, drives in, puts it up, scores it. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Marcus Green. Nice drive, nice ball movement. Foul that time on Ryan Krigler, his first. Green with a chance to cut it to 5 points. He scores it. Robbie Ison back into the game. Coming out is Trey Porter, 37-32 with 7:11 to go in this regulation, Tommy.
Yeah, right.
Portageville's cut that lead from 15 down to 5.
Right.
And that's in this half. Gordon with the ball, puts it up, goes in and out. We've got a foul. Foul is going to be on Trey Mosby. It's going to be his third. Going the line to shoot 2 is going to be Quentin Gordon. That ball went off the backboard, but almost went in.
It did. I thought it was going to fall in.
Green Wave haven't had this few points in a long time. First free throw up will not go. Gordon has 3 on the night. Again, this is his first game back to start since his knee surgery. He has played 3 or 4 games, to get in shape. Second shot up, scores it. Green Wave now 12 for 13, or 8 for 13 from the line. 6:58 to go. Estes to Mosby. Green Wave still in that 1-2-2 half-court trot. Ball slapped around. Green Wave has it. Ison has it. Pulls it back. Going to give it to someone. Gordon's now got it. Boy, Portageville has stepped up that defense,
sure
and I didn't know they could step it up anymore, but they're going after the ball. Ball quick kick down to Gordon. He's going to drive the baseline. Tries to go back inside. The ball taken away by Mosby. He drives a nice cutoff that time by Alonzo Lewis and off Mosby's foot. What nice defense that time. Caleb Reed in, going out for the Green Wave will be Quentin Gordon with 6:28 to go, 38-32. Green Wave on top by 6. Ison inbound to Lewis. Boy, you've seen a good one tonight, folks.
Has been a good one.
Reed with the ball into Ison. Ison to Franks. Franks with a turnaround shot. Ball bounced around, falls in. Quentin Franks, first field goal of the night. He has 5.
Green Wave trapping, and the ball out of bounds off of Ison, or off of Franks.
Tell you what, there was some good hustle, but Nick Perkins in.
Oh, yeah.
Cut that passing lane off.
Mikey Johnson in for Portageville. Going out is Jacob Estes. Excuse me. TJ Smith went out.
Right.
No. Well, it's tough to see down here,
you
Low.
can't hardly see. That's right.
Moms, if you're watching the game, we hope we're calling your son's name correct. We've got a 5-second call, defensive call on the Green Wave. Great job, Tommy.
Great job. Not reaching in, not slapping the ball, just got in there and trapped it. Hell, Nick Perkins, I didn't see who else was in there with him on that.
5-second call. Turnover to the Green Wave. Down the floor to Reed, to Lewis. 5:45 to go. Green Wave on top by 8. To Perkins. Down to Lewis. Lewis out front to Reed. Reed thought about it. He's going to drive. Puts up a jump shot. No good. Rebound on the floor that time and out of bounds off the Green Wave. Portageville will control. Mosby with the ball. 5.5 minutes left in this game in regulation. Green with a jump shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it over to Johnson. Out of bounds. Green Wave will control under the defensive basket. Coming in for Portageville, I don't have his name. Byron Wright. He's wearing number 1. We've got his name down. We didn't have a number for him. Nick Perkins with the ball. He's driving. Stops the free throw line. He's being double teamed. Gets it to Reed. Reed inside. Tries to hit Ison, and over his head, Portageville with a takeaway. I tell you, the defense on both sides, Tommy, is something else.
Really picked up. I tell you, like you say, didn't think it pick up anymore, but it has.
Ely with the ball, or Jones with the ball, puts up a jump shot, no good, tipped around, pulled down by Perkins. Green Wave 2-on-1. Stop and pop for Alonzo Lewis, hits the rim and goes over the top of the backboard. Nice play that time.
Yes, it was. They got it and got down the court. That was a good shot.
Ely back in for Portageville. Coming out is Marcus Green. TJ Smith coming in for Portageville. Coming out will be Jacob Estes. Boy, both teams are using their bench, aren't they?
I tell you what, hard as these kids are playing, they have to.
Just wears me out watching them.
Does me too.
Carl Bobby's got them going down in the north end zone right now.
Carl Bobby's wild bunch. Oh, look at here.
Look at there. Ball almost taken away by the Green Wave, and Tony Ely stayed after it and scored his first basket of the second half. He now has 9. Nick Perkins with the ball. Kicks it down to Lewis. He's going to drive, puts it up. He's going to be called for a charging foul against TJ Smith. Great defensive play by Smith. 40-34. Portageville has a chance to cut it as close as they have in this second half. Green Wave up by 6 with 4:21 to go.
Well, Bill, this has been a ball game.
It's been, what do we call it, Tommy?
It is a barn burner.
A barn
Big
burner.
time.
Green Wave with a takeaway. They've got the numbers. Ball down to Gordon. He puts it up and will not go. Foul is going to be on Trey Mosby. It's going to be his 4th. Going the line to shoot 2 is going to be Quentin Gordon. He's 1 for 2 from the line. Checking back in for Portageville after the first free throw will be Marcus Green. 4:09 to go in the game. Gordon is 1 for 2 from the line. First shot up, scores it. Ryan Krigler going to check in for the Green Wave. Coming out is Nick Perkins. Coming out for Portageville's TJ Smith. Hope you've enjoyed this game, folks. It's been a dandy. We've enjoyed it, haven't we, Tommy?
Yes, we have. I'll tell you what, these two good teams.
Second one up, no good. Rebound tipped around, and it's going to be off of the Green Wave's Quentin Frank's hands. Notice he turned around, pointed the ref. It's green ball.
Yeah, that's a good try, Quentin.
Just smiled. Portageville with the ball. Ely has it.
Right
what a
underneath.
nice pass down to
what a
Jones.
block
Ball
by
blocked by Ison. Nice save. Nice save.
Nice one. Good hustle.
Great hustle that time by Quentin Gordon. Air ball. Green Wave have it. They're on the run. 3-on-2. To Gordon. He puts it up, scores it.
A lot of hustle right there, Bill.
Yep. Mosby with the ball for Portageville. He gives it to Ely. Ely is driving, loses the handle on it, picks it up, kicks it out front to Wright. Wright puts up one, will not go. Rebounded that time by Green. Green to Mosby to Ely. Ely thought about it. He's still with the ball. Drives, puts up a 14-footer, scores it. Cody Ely with 11 on the night. What a nice move. 43-36. 3:15 to go in this game. Ball taken away by Ely. We're going to see a slammer jammer right here. No, he just put it up. We've got a timeout on the floor. 43-38. Portageville has cut it to 5. We'll be right back in just a minute.
I'll tell you what, Portageville scored 2 times in the last 2 times down on the court, took that ball away that time. There's been a lot of hustle on both teams. This Portageville team's not going to go away now. No. They're not going to go away till that buzzer goes off. We're going to have to put this bunch away because they'll slip up on you now. They're a good team. I tell you what, can't say enough about Quentin Gordon's hustle a while ago on this loose ball.
Oh, yeah.
Right over here with us, tipped it back in bounds. And I'll tell you what, all these kids are just playing extremely hard.
Well, Tommy, I tell you what, both teams going up down the floor very hard. The defense is creating the offense for both teams. Malden, whenever they get to run with it, they're taking it to the hole and generally scoring. Portageville, on the other hand, has really surprised me. Coney Ely has really had an outstanding game, not only offensively but defensively. And here in the last 2 minutes, he's picked up 6 points. Portageville, he is really carrying Portageville right now. Mosby and Green have played extremely well, and I've been very impressed the way T.J. Smith has played on defense and handled the ball under pressure.
Yes,
the young man has come off the bench. He's a junior, and he's done very, very well.
Yeah, I tell you what, this has been people's got their money's worth in this homecoming basketball game.
Sure have. Hope that you've enjoyed it. We're going to be showing this game several times throughout 2007. These are the type of games we like to show. And we just enjoy doing basketball on Channel 21 and glad that you enjoy watching it. Nick Perkins with the ball. Down in the corner.
Portageville trap you in that corner. That's where they want you.
Ball out of bounds off of Portageville. Couldn't see who had it. Coach Ison had me blocked. I couldn't see that Krigler had the ball. Could you tell who it was?
No, I couldn't tell. No, it was just swarming him so bad I couldn't tell.
Right. Perkins thought about a 3 and pulled it back in. Portageville in the zone. Lewis with a jump shot, puts it up, no good. Rebound tipped around on the floor. Perkins, he gives it over to Krigler. Krigler out to the side with it now, down to Lewis. Lewis is going to drive, pulls it back out. 2.5 minutes to go. Krigler with the ball. Over to Lewis. We're going to have a timeout called by the Green Wave with 2:23 to go. Score has not changed, 43-38. We'll be right back in just a moment.
2:23 to go. I'll tell you what, this thing's definitely not decided yet. Both teams are really getting out there and getting after each other. This Portageville just extended that defense. They set that trap up down here that they're noted for. I'll tell you what, Portageville will trap you in a minute. And that's what that reminded me of some of the Portageville teams of old when they would get out and trap that ball and be gone with it. They're a fine team, and they're playing a fine team in this good Malden Green Wave team.
Well, I tell you what, Tommy. In the Christmas tournament, I had several Malden people come up to me and say, Portageville just does not impress me at all. That first game that they played, and then they get beat in the quarterfinals there, and they end up playing for 5th place, and they win that game. And I said, well, it's not district tournament time yet, and I guarantee you'll see a different ball club when it comes district tournament time. And I think you're seeing it. We're just about 5 weeks away from that district, or maybe 6. And I guarantee you one thing, you're seeing a Portageville team that will give anybody fits any night. They're swarming defense. They know how to play that defense. They know how to take care of it on offense. And the Green Wave the same way.
That's right. Both just good teams.
It's been a fun game, I tell you that. Both teams have played extremely hard. Ball inside to Franks. Reverse layup. He's going to be fouled. Foul is going to be on number 15. It's going to be Marcus Green, his second foul. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Quentin Franks.
This Portageville team is a team in the district. There's nobody wants to play them.
Well, that district is going to be, I believe, played at Portageville.
I think that's right.
And Malden is not in that district. They're in the East Carter district, which has been moved to the Three Rivers Gymnasium at the college. So that's going to be better seating and going to be closer for Malden to travel to. Frank's first shot up, he scores it. Green Wave on top with 6 with 2:19 to go. His second one puts it up, it's short. Ball rebounded by Green, or by Mosby. Massey. Where did I come up with Massey? Mosby. Mosby steals the ball, puts up a shot, scores
what
it.
a nice fadeaway shot.
Looked like he may have pushed that shot a little bit, but by golly, it went down, didn't it?
Sure did.
44-40. Perkins with the ball. Under 2 minutes to go in this game. We'll see how the Green Wave handle the pressure.
Right.
Talked to one of the principals today, and he said, we need a close game. Well, by golly, they've got it. Ball driven in that time by Krigler, and he tried to hit on the sideline that time Trey Porter. The ball tipped out of bounds by Portageville. 1:47 to go, 44-40. Norman Bradshaw behind me here, and he's helping us coach this game. Ball to Porter off his fingertips. He was wide open. Estes with the takeaway. He's got the ball. 1:40 to go. The fans are getting restless here in the gym.
Everybody's getting up watching this.
Perkins with a near takeaway and off his fingertips out of bounds.
I thought he had it.
If he had had it, he was gone to the hole. 1:34 to go.
Nick Perkins, a very good defensive player.
Ball given to Mosby. He has it. He's a go-to guy. He drives in. We got a foul on the floor. It's going to be a holding on the Green Wave. Foul is going to be on Alonzo Lewis, his third. To the line to shoot a 1-and-1 will be Trey Mosby.
They've got Alonzo for 4.
Well, Tommy, again, I'm not I am the unofficial scorer.
I'd like to go by yours, but I bet they won't let us.
Quentin Gordon back in for the Green Wave. Mosby to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. First one up, or his shot up, and he scores it. He now has 11 on the night. Robbie Eisen back in for the Green Wave. Coming out is Trey Porter. 1:26 to go. Portageville has clawed back within 3, the closest they've been. Standing room only. I want you to look at them all around the gym here. Second one up. Bounces around, falls in. 44-42, Tommy. Put your seatbelt on, big boy. We're in for a closing minute, 20 seconds.
It's going to be a train wreck.
We may see a little action after the game. We may have an OT here.
That's exactly right. Malden needs to take care of that ball.
They give it to Lewis.
They're going.
Down to a minute. Green Wave has the control and a 2-point lead. Lewis has a ball. He's going to go inside. Gives the ball underneath. And a ball out of bounds off Portageville. We couldn't see with all the action there. Again, we apologize. We're down low. I guess we could watch the camera and probably call it. 53 seconds to go. Inbounding will be Gordon. He kicks it out to Lewis. We're down to 50 seconds. Gordon with the ball. Gives it to Lewis. They want Lewis to handle the ball. You can see that. He gives the ball to Ison. He goes up. It rolls off the rim. Almost fell in. Would have given the Green Wave a 4-point lead and a chance for 5. Instead, Ison will go to the line to shoot 2. The foul that time was on Marcus Green, his third. To the line to shoot 2 will be Ison. He has 10 points tonight. First trip to the line. 36.2 seconds to go in this homecoming game. It's been a dandy.
Oh, it's been a dandy.
Get the board, everybody box out.
Free throw up. First one is no good.
A lot of excitement in the gymnasium tonight. Seen a good basketball game.
Tell you what, not too many people are sitting. A lot of them are standing. I'd say half the gym's standing right now.
I think that's right.
Second one up, scores it. Gives the Green Wave a 3-point lead. 36 seconds to go, and we've got a timeout on the floor with 36.2 seconds to go. Malden has a 3-point lead over Portageville, 45-42. We'll be right back.
Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods. Call Kenneth Store at 888-6678 or Lloyd Rice at 576-4471. Nike, Adidas, Russell, any and all kinds of major brand names and your favorite sporting goods. New location in Kennett at 1300 Industrial Drive. That's Skeeter Kell Sporting Goods in Kennett. We're wearing vests tonight from Skeeter Kell. Give them a call or stop by the Kennett store for all your sporting goods needs.
Well, Malden has played a real good game tonight. They've just run up against the Portageville team, and I would say, I don't know, I hadn't seen Portageville play that much, but I'd say they probably played about as good a game tonight as they played all year. Malden has nothing. Malden's going to tighten up that defense. You know, they still got that three-point shot. Still a lot of time in this. They can go for two, though. Play good defense. But this has been a good ball game, been a good homecoming basketball.
Yes, it has. Tommy, in this quarter, Malden's 4 for 8 from the line. Portageville is 3 for 3 from the line. So if you're thinking about fouling to keep them from trying to tie the game with a three-point shot, again, they're 3 for 3 from the line. And we have seen a dandy, folks, and I know you have enjoyed watching it on TV. Jim Bidewell and his crew, what a great job they've done. Robert Eisen and his crew, what a great job they've done. It's been a lot of fun.
It sure has.
Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Malden has the best Mexican food in the Boot Hill. Their fast, friendly service will always keep you smiling. Bottomless drinks never leave you thirsting. Lunch specials every Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Also new at Los Brisas is a new drive-through window. You can call ahead and your food will be waiting for you. Call 276-6666, or better yet, visit the friendliest dining atmosphere and best food in the Boot Hill, open 7 days a week. That's Los Brisas Authentic Mexican Restaurant on Business 25 in Malden. Tell Gustavo and the gang you heard about it them on Channel 21.
All the Portageville fans around here are smiling, enjoying this game, and really liking it. So we're glad that they have surrounded us. And again, we will be showing this game in Portageville once New Wave Cable gets everything set up down there. It's been a dandy, folks. We have said it so many times.
We got a couple of the ex-Portageville state champions down here, Billy Noel and his brother.
Well, great. Glad to see those guys here. Well, they look like they could still go up down the floor, don't they?
They sure do. I'm glad they're sitting over here because I'm afraid they might be able to, Bill. And again, we want to say congratulations to the Robinson girl, the Miss Rob, for winning the homecoming tonight.
Homecoming queen. Estes to inbound, gives the ball to Green, and he's going to be fouled. Foul is on Nick Perkins. It's his first foul. Going to the line to shoot two because they're in the double bonus will be Trey Mosby.
33 seconds to go, 33 and a half seconds to go.
Somebody may need that half second.
That's
Mosby's
right.
First one up will not go. Kershaw checking in for Portageville. Estes going out.
Bill, I believe everybody else is on their feet now. There's half of them.
Well, let's just stand up once again. What a fun game to do, folks. Mosby's second shot up, scores it, cuts the lead back to 2. Gordon with the basketball. Gives the ball to Perkins. There's Lewis. Now he has it. We're down to 25 seconds. They're setting a screen for Lewis. He still has the ball. He's going one-on-one against anybody and everybody. They're trying to double team him. We've got a timeout with 15.6 seconds to go. 15.6 seconds to go. Green Wave on top, 45-43. Well, I'll tell you what, Tommy, I want to stand up.
I'll tell you what, this has been a ball game now. I'll tell you what, if we've had a barn burner this year, we have had one tonight.
I tell you though, people don't realize how much fun that you and I have during a ball game.
Always something going on. If it's not on the court, we love when there's timeout. These coaches, it's great to watch. These great coaches coach, and you know what? That is good.
Wouldn't it be great to eliminate the stock market risk, enjoy safety of an FDIC insured account, and get a great interest rate? Currently at a high 4% APY, First National Bank's interest-based e-savings account is that account, with only a minimum opening deposit of just $500. Withdrawals and account transfers are made easily on a safe, secure site, and you never run the risk of losing money to stock market fluctuations. E-savings from First National Bank, member FDIC, the bank where you really are first.
Well, our cameraman just came down, wants us to stand up, and we can't stand up because we blocked the people behind us, and I'd like to do that, but We'll do it. We'll stand up in a little bit. We'll block the people behind us. Quentin Gordon is going to inbound. Green Wave have a 2-point lead. It's time to get serious,
Yes,
both
it
teams.
is. I'd say somebody's fixing to go to free throw line.
Let's see if Portageville sends somebody to the free throw line or if they get a steal. The ball goes back to Lewis. Clock is running. Lewis across the timeline with the ball. He's going to drive in, gives the ball over to Franks. He puts it up, scores it.
Scores
He's
it.
fouled.
Oh,
Quentin
what
Franks.
a move. What a move. Big Franks come in, didn't he?
Alonzo Lewis created the play by taking the ball inside,
right.
down in, and then the defensive man left Franks. What did Franks do? He went to the hole.
He sure. And you know what? I saw some of those college coaches over there, and their mouth was watering when they seen him, when they seen Alonzo Lewis do that.
And not only that, there's so many players on that floor that go to play college ball,
Yes,
the
they
seniors.
can.
Frank's free throw up is good. That could seal the deal with 6 seconds to go. Green Wave on top of 5. Mosby puts up a 3, in and out, rebounded by Kershaw, and the horn goes off. The Green Wave are going to win 48-43. What a game, what a game, what a game. We'll be back in just a minute to recap this game.
Tonight's game is also brought to you by Boomers Productions. The next time your company needs a commercial, safety, informational, or music video made, please contact Boomers Productions. Working with Malden Productions, we can produce your next video requirement. We also bring to your local news and programming as seen on Channel 21 and the New Wave Communications Network. We're currently seen in Bernie, Bloomfield, Essex, Campbell, Dexter, and Malden, and looking forward to serving more towns in southeast Missouri and northeast Arkansas viewing area. Boomers Productions and Channel 21, your hometown channel. Call 281-2121 or visit our website at boomersproductions.com. Also, our toll-free number outside the Malden area, 877-566-2121.
We've watched some good basketball games, Bill, but this has got to be right up there with the top of them this year. There was 2 real good teams going at each other. Boy, that Malden Green Wave, they sucked it up at the last and come in there, but that Portageville wasn't going to give you anything. They were going to make you earn it. They put that defense on there. The Malden Green Wave just rose to the occasion. Congratulations to the Green Wave. Because should won the conference tournament, our championship right then. And if they beat Kennett Monday night and all else, something would really have to have a train wreck to not beat Kennett. And Portageville played hard. They wanted that conference championship too, but what stood in their way was an undefeated Malden Green Wave team that went to 16-0 tonight. Rated number 5 in the state, rated number 1 in southeast Missouri in the SEMO poll. Very good coach team. Jim Bidwell's going to have his team with you, and they're going to fight you every night they play you. Just a very good basketball game, and we're really, really glad to be able to bring this to you. Trey Mosby played a very good game tonight at point guard because he was hounded absolutely all night long with them Malden guards. And the Ely, I can't say enough about that freshman. He really played very well. And
I'll tell you, Tommy, I'm just wore out.
I tell you what,
I am completely wore out. What a game we have seen tonight. Both sides have been treated to a wonderful game. And again, I hope nobody thinks that we're pulling for either team. When you said something about Lewis going in and I went woo like that,
it was just good play.
Just a reflex. And again, if I offended anybody, I apologize. Okay, but again, I want to see a good ball game. We saw a barn burner here tonight. Either team could have won, I guarantee you. Let's do a quick recap of this game. For the Portageville Bulldogs, Mikey Johnson had 3, T.J. Smith 2, Trey Mosby 13, Marcus Green 8, Coney Ely 13. What a great game that freshman had.
Sure did.
Terrell Jones, a very good game off the bench with 4, total of 43 points. Portageville goes to 11-3 on the season. For the victorious Malden Green Wave on homecoming night, Ryan Krigler with 5, Nick Perkins with 2, Quentin Gordon with 7, Alonzo Lewis with 9, Quentin Franks with 9, Trey Porter with 3, Robbie Eisen with 11, Antonio Eddings with 2, total of 48 points. The lowest point total the Green Wave have been held to all year, Tommy.
That's right. And I tell you what, probably the best defense that's been played on them all year too. Yep. That was just 2 good defensive teams. There's 2 good defensive coaches there. And I tell you what, I just enjoyed this. What a homecoming game for the Malden Green Wave.
Well, the JV game, Portageville wins 57-30. And in the varsity game, the Malden Green Wave now go to 16-0. You say they're ranked 5th in the state. They moved up one. And they're still ranked 1st in southeast Missouri. Again, they played a very tough, and I do mean very tough, Portageville Ball Club. Jim Bidwell, I tell you what, he just does a great job. Robert Eisen, great job for the Green Wave. Two great coaches, young coaches going against each other, and everybody's been treated to a wonderful game. Want to thank Eric Hendricks for our job on the camera tonight. Great job. Want to thank Tommy Jacobs for coming on board and helping us out all season. What a wonderful job you do, Tommy. I'm Bill Hampton. We're so glad that you've joined us for this game. We will be showing this game so many more times throughout the season. And, again, I'm sure the outcome will be the same. But, again, the Green Wave victorious on homecoming tonight over the Portageville Bulldogs 48-43. I'm Bill Hampton. Put those seatbelts on because we want to see you back at the next game with us. And don't forget, folks, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow.